Welcome to this episode of Robert's Creative Chronicles. So today, we'll be doing part 2 of this bearing assembly. In one of my previous videos, I did part 1 of this bearing assembly where I brought out the sectional front elevation on BB, which is this. So today, we'll be projecting the end view of this, which is, I think, the C part, an outside end view looking on the bearing cap. So we'll be projecting this end view. We'll get the end view from this bearing cap here. So we'll project it. And this one is not a sectional end view. So since it's not a sectional end view, we will use this plan to get it as well as here. So, and we're not going to section it. So it's just a normal end view. So we'll project all these parts now. So now the end view will be here. Now if you look at this bearing cap, this is the end view you are going to see. But now it has been coupled with other things. So you have to also bring the end view of those other things. So now this one will be here, will be the first thing we are going to draw. Now in this bearing assembly, the top bearing step, this one, is located under this bearing cap. So this end view now will also be under this end view. So you will turn this thing, you turn this top bearing step like this, then you place it under here. So but first let's draw this one. So this is what? This is 42. So we'll measure 42. Let me assume this is my center line. So here, this is what? 42 is 42 is what? 21 divided by is 21, 21. So this is what? 21. So there will be 21 here. And there will be 21 here. So now we'll join it. Here also will be the width will also be 42, because you can see that here, you can see here is 42. So you see, so the width here also will be 42. There will be a 42 width. Then one side, this bearing will extend by 96. So here also is 42. So we can extend it up. Then we'll also extend the center line. So now, this will start with the center. This now, there's a circle here. So this circle is what? We have already measured it here. So we'll just take our compass. We'll just take the compass. We'll put it here like this. So this is the radius. Then we'll follow the center line. Come to the center here. Then we'll draw it. Now you know this circle will be thick because you see it when you are here. You will see it here. You see this circle, so it will be thick. We will thicken it later. So also here, we are going to also see this circle, this smaller one. So we'll also measure the radius. But this radius is very small, so we have to draw it carefully so our compass will not slip. So this is the circle. There's also a small, when you are here also, there's also an imaginary circle here, but this one is inside the bearing. So it will be, we'll use dashes, that's hidden lines to draw it. So here we just dashes. So this is the dashes. Then, so here, I think we are done with here. So we are done with the center. Now let's move here. Here, there's already an end view. This hexagon, you know, this is a hexagon knot. So this is the end view. So we'll transfer this end view here. So likewise here. So now, so in the same way, we are going to use our 30-degree set square. But first, let's draw the sides. Then we use our 30-degree set square. Likewise, here we have drawn this hexagon knot. So here there's also the shaft of this. So we'll draw the shaft. Likewise here. So we'll draw the shaft. You know, when you stand here, you see the shaft also. So here's the circle. Later we'll thicken them. Then likewise here also. Likewise here also we'll put the circle with the same radius. Then you can see that here this one is inside, it's a hidden detail. So we are going to put this. So this one will measure it and we'll put it because, but we'll use dash. Likewise here. Then here there's a radius. You know, this part, this side, there's a big radius. So that's the one we're going to draw now, which is this one. We have measured it before. So it's now so you see that's this point. Also here, then also the others also will thicken them later. We have drawn this one, the hexagon. Then you know there's a small circle here. Let me bring out the circle. Then here will also be a thick line between this part, this line here, because you're going to see a horizontal line. So it will be a thick line. You know here there are 4 holes. So as there are 4 holes, this is their center. So the holes from this side, you are going to see 2 holes. So we will create the space for the 2 holes because here there's 2 holes here, there's 2 holes here. So from this side you see two holes because each one will be aligned. So from this center, the space to get the 2 holes is what is 22. So we will measure 11 11 from this center. So it will be 11 11 11 11. These are the two holes. Then the width of this hole size what is 10. The diameter of this hole is 10. So we'll measure 5 5. So this one of the holes aligned. So there will be two holes here because they'll be aligned. Then also here there will be two holes aligned. So you probably only see one since they are aligned. So it's a hidden detail. So we'll use dashes. Here's center line. Likewise here. So here there will also be a hidden detail line here because this line is inside. So here there will be a line, but it's hidden, so it's dash dash. So this line is a dash line here. Then now you know that this bearing step, this top bearing step is located under this bearing cap. And you turn it like this. Do you know why you turn it like this? Because you can see that here is 96 and 122. Here is 96 and 122. You might want to say that okay, here it will also fit here because here is 96. But see, here is 96, here is 122, here is 96, here is 122. And then you can see that here is 96, which is here. So now if you turn this around, you satisfy these two conditions. So now this side now will be 122, just like here, and this side is 96, just like here. Then here the top now will be 96, just like how here is 96. So you see, that's why you have to turn it around and it will be located under this. So now when you turn this around, here is 96, it's already 96. So since here is already 96, okay, we have not add 96. So let's make here 96 first before we continue. And also let's add these dashes. So to make this 96, we have to, here is 40, is 48, is 42. So to make this 96, we have to add what? 3 and 3 here. So we will add 3 and 3 here. Here is what? 0 0.3. Here is what? 0 0.3. So then we'll join it. And now it ends where these two ends. So now we'll come here. Here is the 2. So we'll come and draw the dash. So these two places we'll put the dash. This dash corresponds to this one, and this one corresponds to this one. So we'll put it. Let's erase these two first. So now from here we'll put the dash. And the dash is what? Then from here also we'll put the dash. Likewise, so this is it then. So then we have brought out this part. So now we'll turn this and put it here. If we turn this around and put it here, here is 96. So we'll also measure 5 and 5 outside. So here will be what? 5 and 5. And you can see that the height is what is 122. So, and the height of here is what 122. So it will be from this place to this place, which is that 122. You know that here is 122, which when we divided became what? 61. So you can see that this is 61. You see, by the measurement is 61. So it's 61. So likewise, so now, the only thing remaining is for us to put these internal details. And so this circle is what? Is 22 millimeter diameter. So you can see that this circle will be less than this 26 that we took, because 22 is greater than 20. So it will be right between here, inside here. That's why it's here, you can see. So it will be somewhere inside here. This 22 that we measured, but it's now 11 since we're using half scale. So it will be inside here. So it will be difficult for us to bring it out. Yes, so this is the circle of this one. Now, since we have turned it like this one will be what? We have to measure what? 92. So we'll measure 46 to find here and here. But first, let's measure this. This is 40. So here is 20. So let's measure 10, 10 here to get this. So we'll measure 10, 10. Since it's now 20. You know that 96 is what? This inner one is 96. So it will run from this inner one to the other inner one. Because the length of here is 96. You can even measure it. Half of 96 is what? Is 48. So you can measure it. This will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, then 4. You see? This is what? 48. So this is 48. So now the hidden detail will run from here. So it will be dashed like this. So like this. So here, since here is 48, here, from here, you know, here is 61. This one, this side is 61. That's it. You can see it, 61. From here to here. Now, the second one now is 48. This one. You can see 47.5, but it's 48, still 48. So 48. Then this next one now will be 46. This one, this 46. So we'll just come down. Since this one is 48, 48 minus 46 is what? Is 2. So we'll come down 1 millimeter, then 1 millimeter. So this is the place. Then so this will now be 46. So it's here. Then remaining this one. The diameter of this one is 76. The one inside, this from here to here, is 76. So then, so here will be 76. So 76 divided by 2 is 38. Then half of 38 is what? 19. So we'll come here and measure 19. Going to be here, 19. Then here also, here also 19. So now you can see this one extends from here to here. So it will extend from here to here, here to here. But the diameter is what? Is 76, which is 38. So now if you measure this, you get 38 from here to that point, see 38. So let's join it. So then you can see here there will be a hidden line here. So we'll project this. Okay, that's already been projected. So here, this line dashes to here, to the end. So now, is there any other thing remaining? So I think we have drawn everything. So we have drawn everything. Now, let's thicken this out. So here is the end view. It has been thickened. So part A and part C has been done. Part C is an outside end view looking on the bearing cap. This is the bearing cap. So here is the end view. This end view is the normal end view. It's not a sectional end view. That's why it's like this. It included all the parts in the actual bearing diagram. But this one is a sectional front elevation. And the plan we are going to draw is going to be a sectional plan. So in my next video, I'm going to do a sectional plan view on AA, on this AA. So this is the part 2 of the video. So I hope you understood this episode. If you have any question, feel free to contact me using my WhatsApp or email written in the description below, or you can write them in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to get notified as soon as I drop a new video. Thanks.